Absolutely unbelievable. Okay, just give him space.
Look at that. How many fish are in there?
Work together, come join us. We're rocking it up.
Welcome to another episode of Roughing It Out, where each week brings with it new challenges, fresh explorations, and of course, action.
I'm sure this week the Rough Kids will once again bring it as they continue their Northern Cape travels. But before we get stuck into today's challenges, let's take a look at what they got up to last week.
Last week, the Rough Kids started by making their very own solar cooker.
Met die solar cooker moes ons eers die pot swart verf en ons moes die water met die rys en die boontjies ingooi. Okay, dan is dit.
Next up, they had to make a water filter.
Both teams performed very well, but the Sneaky Jackals, you finished first, so you won that challenge, making you today's overall winners.
We were very happy that we won all the stages because we haven't won in a long time and we didn't give up hope. We just hold on and we thought we would win again, so we won.
So after another week, it was the Sneaky Jackals who raked in 10 rough points, taking their score to 40 points, while the Wild Eagles lead on 71. Whose game will it be today? Now teams, over the past few weeks, we've explored the Orange River in many different ways, and I've come to realize just how important it is to this region.
The people in this area have enjoyed fishing in the Orange River for centuries, and in some cases, still use the traditional method to fish.
In today's challenges, you will learn all about the different types of fish species found in the river, and will also be shown how fishing was done in the good old days.
Your challenges will consist of various stages, so be sure to pay attention at what is said at each stage.
Kukle and I will be there to help you through stage 1, but we will be joined by your rough guide later.
Stage 1, you will have to draw and color the 7 endemic fish species of the Orange River.
You will be given clear instructions on the sheets provided. Let's get you started.
Teams must draw and color 7 fish species found in the Orange River. Teams with the most accurate drawings and colors will win this stage.
First challenge, the presenters just showed us fish. Look at this for 15 seconds. And you just turn it around and you need to draw the fish.
In ons span het ons vir Charles gekies om te teken. Ek, Lesedi en Jimmy het hom gehelp kyk en vir hom die details gegee van hoe die vis lyk en wat so kolletjies hy moet teken, wat so kleur die visse moet wees en het hy dit geteken.
The city in Adelaide was like remembering the fish and they were like, do that, do this.
Net 'n bietjie ligger want die onder moet geel kolle wees.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Colors down, Sneaky Jackals.
Elke keer as die presentasie daar vis kon, dan begin ons vinniger te teken. Dan tel ons so af 4, 3, 2, 1. Dan gooi ons ons pen in die sak neer. Dan kyk ons en lag ons vir die prentjie wat ek nog geteken het. Ons het dit vooruit beplan nie. Terwyl ons besig was met die challenge, het ons maar net die bord oor en weer gestuur van een persoon het dalk geweet wat om te teken en die ander nie.
The kids are coming up with some interesting drawings. Maybe there was a little bit of orange. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop drawing.
Ek dink van die visse het sy nie so goed geteken nie. Want van die visse se vinne het baie snaaks gelyk en dat het vierkantige mond, platmonde gehad. En dit het gemaakt dat ik heel tijd gelachen heb. Ik en Bradley.
Here's your third picture.
And our team Charles drew the fish. He drew it a little bit nice. Just the eyes were too big.
So Charles over-exaggerated the eyes.
En die andere vissen was een makwa-vissen en andere vissen zo. Alle andere was zwaar geweest en ons heeft geweten wat ons doen. Maar Helene het ook niet zo bij een mooi getekend, maar ze had allemaal getekend dat een slaag komt van ons teken op tijd. Zo ons het vinden getekend dat onze tijd, als onze tijd om is, dat ons klaar is.
Komt die niet enige keer worden?
4, 3, 2, 1. Stop drawing.
Dit was baie moeilijk geweest om die kleuruniforms te onthou, want hulle het ons nie genoeg tyd gegee om aan die foto te staar nie en ook nie genoeg tyd gegee om te teken nie.
En net sulke klipperige besigasie in dit.
En sy mond lyk soos 'n mens.
Over at the Wild Eagles, there was lots of confusion and many different versions of what people remembered.
Die moeilijkste vis wat ons getekend het was voor ons die geelvis.
In die begin het Charles geteken, maar later het ons allemaal sommer net op pen gevat en ons gewete daar en iets komt te vat, teken ons sommer net.
Die makkelijkste vis om te teken was die moedervis, want dat het gelijk is een slang met fins op.
You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Colors down.
Okay, stop, guys.
Rough kids, this is our rough guide, Willem. Willem, can you please tell the kids what they need to do?
Wat ons gaan vang, vandaag leer van visvang.
Willem het vir ons gesê dat ons eers die lyn om die katrol moet vasmaak. Dan moet ons hom deur die hoekies druk, gaatjies druk. Laat hy vooruit hang, dan moet ons 'n hoek insit. Die hoek so 10 cm bo van die onderste punt af, om so vasmaak. Ons kan 2 hoeke ook insit as ons wil. Hulle moet so 5 cm uit mekaar uit wees. En heel onder moet ons 'n sinker aansit, dan moet ons aas aansit en ons moet dan ingooi.
For stage 2, the teams will need to make one fishing rod using the materials provided. The team to make the best fishing rod will win this stage.
Dat was mijn eerste keer geweest, maar het was ook vervelend geweest. Want ik moet net die links naar afrollen en ik doe niks. Maar ja, dat was lekker geweest.
Over at the Sneaky Jackals, it looks like Adelaide is taking the lead on this one.
Na dit het Willem vir ons benodighede gegee om ons eie visstok te maak. Almal het dit moeilik gevind want dit was maklik want Willem het ons gehelp en hy het ons gesê wat om te doen.
The rough kids look like they have this under control. Join us after the break to see how it all turns out.
Before the break, the rough kids completed a fish drawing challenge, which caused all sorts of problems.
Dit was baie moeilik geweest om die kleuruniforms te onthou want hulle het ons nie genoeg tyd gegee om aan die foto te staar nie en ook nie genoeg tyd gegee om te teken nie.
Next up, they had to make their very own fishing rod.
We had to make a rod, and I was feeling a little nervous because I've never made a fishing rod before.
For stage 3, teams will fish in the Orange River using the fishing rods they made. The team to catch the most fish will win the stage. This is a timed challenge.
Ons het daar gesit en die water was lekker, die vis het uitgejam, maar ons dan gooi daar as hulle ook weg, hulle wil nie byt toe. Toe sit ons maar daar, hulle was lekker geweest, het was koel geweest in die rivier geweest en ons het dit geniet.
Everyone is so quiet, hoping to not scare the fish away. I hope they can catch a fish. The rough kids seemed to be hitting a snag, but Oom Willem was on hand to untangle their lines. But there wasn't much he could do about them eating the mealies.
Ons het mealies gekry vir die vis om te eet. Maar ek het gesien, hier eet die mealies toe, begin eet ek sy maak die mealies. En hier is het kou dan nou so lekker die mealies.
I was a little nervous because I wasn't sure if the fish would bite on the hook or if our stick would hold the line, and we were just putting bait on the hook first, and then William just showed us how to throw the line in the river.
Ooh, let's try again.
Ek het dit baie moeilik gevind want geduldig was nog nooit my sterkpunte gewees nie. En ons moet baie geduldig wees as ons moet vis vang. As mens vis vang, moet jy baie geduldig wees. Want die visse kan baie lank vat voordat dit jou hoek bereik.
Sometimes it can take hours to catch a fish. Charles is still waiting. Hey Charles, it's a waiting game.
Yes.
Maybe we'll still get something.
Just have to wait a little longer.
It seems like Lisedi is in deep trouble. Her rod is really tangled up. I don't even know where to start. And it wasn't just Lisedi, as lots of rough kids got their lines tangled. Adelaide and Jimmy. Oh boy.
You think it's possible?
I don't know, buddy.
And even with Lisedi waist deep, she still could not reel one in.
When we wanted to catch fish, but there was still no fish around there.
For sudden death, teams will choose one member each who will go head-to-head to try and reel in a fish. The first one to catch a fish wins.
Teams, it's time to choose your best fisher.
You'll go to another spot to see if you can catch something. So teams, who will it be? Sneaky Jackals? Charles for the Sneaky Jackals, and the Wild Eagles?
Yachia!
Yechia for the Wild Eagles.
Let's see what they can catch.
was just nervous and I was just throwing it in and that line just goes very far. And then I just heard the people say, "Shoo, that's far." And then I was sure the fish would bite and we just put the stick in and then we have to wait patiently just for that fish to bite.
Maar ek hou nie eintlik daarvan om so lank te wag nie, maar dit bly daarom nog lekker. Ek het Janne!
Looks like Yehya's got something. Hope it's a fish.
Yes, it's definitely a fish. Yehya, let's reel it in. Well done.
Yehya, you caught a fish! Amazing! So after playing a waiting game and having much patience, Yehya has successfully caught a fish.
Ek het baie goed gevoel toe ek sien maar ek het 'n vis aan en ek het eers gedog maar ek het hom aan nie. Ek het gedog dat hy net gekook maar toe ek sien daarom hy blink ek sien hy kom. Toe raak ek baie bly en toe kom uittrek sien ek maar hy's lekker groot op. Toe raak ek baie bly en ek het vir my spanmaat gesê dat ek een aan het en hulle was ook baie bly.
Toe hy die vis gevang het, het hy hard geskree dat hy 'n vis gevang het. Alicia het ook geskree, maar ek het net daar gesit en gesmile omdat ek bly was dat ons die eerste vis gevang het.
Well done, Yehya. But today, the Rough Kids are doing a catch and release. Let's hope Charles can catch one too.
Toe gooi ek net weer die lyn so en dit het seker so 5 minute gevat toe daar gepluk aan my lyn. Toe hou ek so skielik aan my stok vas en toe hulle weer die lyn pluk, ruk ek hy aan. I got a fish. I just got
Charles, what's happening?
I got a fish.
You got a fish?
When it just bites, I just pull it back.
Okay, let's reel it in.
Oh, it's a small one. Look at the small one.
Small one.
But you caught a fish, Charles.
Yes.
You caught a fish.
I got a fish.
Well done. How do you feel?
I feel glad.
You feel good?
Yes.
Yes.
I just can't get my... Okay.
So there we go. You're waiting. Hold up.
Yes.
Finally caught one.
And it fell back in.
And it fell back in.
Die visvangstok. Ek rol hom so in, ek rol hom in. Toe hom uitkom, was ek verbaas wees want dit is 'n so klein visietjie gewees. Toe rol ek hom uit. Toe wys ek nou vir mense wat ek nog gevang. Net toe ek hy vis vergryp, daar val hy so in die water in. En daar gaan hy so weer terug.
So after a long wait, Charles finally caught a fish.
Rough Kids, I'm sure after this challenge you've learned that fishing requires patience and skill. You both did well as you managed to catch at least one fish. Well done to you guys.
Julle het mooi goed gevaar met die visvangs. Julle het 2 visse gevang, maar julle het dit weer teruggegooi in die water in. Maar dis nou nog nie al in die toekoms en die verlede wat nog voorheen sal plaasvind, sal julle nou al beter ervaar. Baie dankie vir julle se mooi samewerking.
All right, guys, that's the end of the stage. Well done to both teams.
Before the break, the Rough Kids got busy fishing.
Toe hy die vis gevang het, het hy hard geskree dat hy 'n vis gevang het.
Ek het baie goed gevoel toe ek sien maar ek het 'n vis aan en ek het eers gedog maar ek het hom aan nie.
I got a fish.
You got a fish?
When it just bites, I just pull it back.
Okay.
Small one.
But you caught a fish, Charles.
Yes.
You caught a fish.
I got a fish.
Well done. How do you feel?
I feel glad.
fishing in the Orange River. Guys, that's another one we can tick off our bucket list.
It was actually harder than I thought, but you guys were absolutely amazing. Now, it's time to reveal the winners. For stage 1, you guys had to draw and color the different fish species of the Orange River, and that goes to the sneaky jackals. For stage 2, you guys had to make your own traditional fishing rod, and once again, that goes to the sneaky jackals.
Die kommunikasie was goed, niemand het opgegee nie en daar was nie regtig argumente nie.
For stage 3, you guys had to fish, and Yichya managed to catch a fish first for the wild eagles, so that goes to the wild eagles. And the final stage, you guys had to carefully release the fish back into the river, and once again, that goes to the wild eagles.
Ons het die challenge gelyk opgewen en dit was baie lekker en ons het dit geniet en ons eerste gedogte, hulle sê ons eerste gedogte is net 3 challenges en ons het nie geweet die vis terug laat gaan het een getel nie toe ons hoor my sneaky jackals het die eerste 2 klaar gewen toe dink ons nee ons gaan nou verloor en toe ons hoor maar die release ons het hom ook gewen en toe raak ons baie bly.
Well done to both teams. You guys have each earned yourselves 5 rough points.
Ik heb geleerd dat mens moet soms geduldig wees en wag vir iets. En dat dinge nie soms gebeur wanneer jy dit moet gebeur nie. En dit is baie belangrik om geduldig te wees.
My gunsteling challenge was die visvang, want ek hou daarvan om vis te vang. En hulle het my nou 'n nuwe manier gewys hoe om vis te vang en hoe om visvangstok te maak. En dit was my gunsteling. En om die waarheid te sê, daar's iets waarvan ek nie hou nie. So almal was eintlik vir my lekker gewees.
Now with the challenges complete, must join a scoreboard.
So after a tough day of fishing in the Orange River, both teams rake in 5 rough points, putting the Wild Eagles on 76 and the Sneaky Jackals on 45. The Rough Kids have had an absolutely amazing day learning all about our life-filled rivers.
So catch us next week as we continue our rough adventures in the green Kalahari. Next week, the Rough Kids hit the beaten track looking for stones.
When we were searching the rocks, I was feeling very glad because it was like finding diamonds, looking under specific rocks and stuff.
And then another fishing challenge.
Hatsé, nog een.
First one is like je moet stil wees en heel tyd wag en ek hou nie daarvan.
Ja, Charles, dat loop nou mooi.
Are we still walking?
You can stop and you can turn around like that and Samuel will come around.
Okay.
Did you call him Samuel?
His name was Samuel
At one point.
at one point. Okay, right,
Are you going to do to the head like this?
Yeah,
Okay.
like this.
Put it
No, no,
straight
no,
in,
no,
it
no.
makes a nice full shadow.